morning mga ka-mommies from all over the universe. Welcome to Talking ng Inang Show.
Good morning!
Oh, good morning. Alam ko lahat kayo busy. Ako rin busy rin ako nagtutupi. Nagtutupi ng mga damit. Si Mami Ethel parang mga pinuputing-ting din siya. Si Mami po lang bumati naman kayo para...
Sorry, akala ko nag-introduce ka ba? Ano ba naman yan? Sorry. So, ako si Paula. I'm from Rosendale, Lancashire, actually, north of Manchester, and I am a mom of 2. Ikaw na, Mommy Ethel.
Hi, I'm Mommy Ethel. I am from Essex, a mom of 2 also. And, nanay na nanay. Ang itsura.
Hi, Mommy Patricia. Can you hear us? Okay lang ba? Bumate or gusto mo mag-on cam? Pwede namang off cam.
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but I just wanted to listen in.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Thank you and lovely to be here with all of you actually. Ang topic natin for today is all about being sexy. Di ba? I think this is a very, hindi naman to controversial topic, pero for me, sexiness or pagiging sexy, it really depends on the person and on the eye of the beholder. Tama ba ako, Mami Paula? Anong masasabi mo sa topic na yan?
Actually, this is a really good one, diba? Like, sex is in the eye of the beholder because parang lahat tayo, mga moms, or I think everyone, lahat ng tao, mayroon tayong sariling confidence level about our own perception ng ating, let's say, beauty or sexy, ganyan, di ba? Like, ilang beses ko na, syempre narinig, like ako, mag-shower ka, maliligo ka, tapos mag-aayos ka sa harap ng mirror, ganyan, tapos makikita mo, may mga linya-linya ka na dyan, or syempre ako, dahil CS ako, di ba? CS ako, tapos big girl naman talaga ako, yung tiyan ko medyo nakababa, ganyan. So sinasabi ko dun sa asawa ko, oh my God, grabe na. Sabi ko, grabe na to, ayoko, hindi ko gusto yung ganito, hindi ko gusto yung ganyan. Nagpapalit ako ng damit, sabi ko, ang taba ako, meron akong mga lawlaw, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, no, I love it. Like, I really find you sexy, ganyan. I love your body. Parang ako, inisip ko lagi, wag na tayong magsinungalingan, mag-asawa na tayo, magtagal na tayong together, wag na tayong maglokohan, ganyan. Pero para sa kanya, sabi niya, bakit nga daw pag ako'y nakatingin, hindi maganda. Pero pag syempre yung ibang tao, parang, oh, ang ganda mo naman, tignan mo nga. So, yung sexy is in the eye of the beholder. Para sa akin, tama naman. Kasi it's how you perceive someone else, di ba? Like, pero obviously yung sarili mo, ganun din. Nakikita mo ba yung sarili mo as sexy or attractive? So, yeah, I think yung tama naman yung definition niya na ako ang makakapagsabi lang na sexy or hindi. Kasi syempre, kahit lahat ng mga nanay, all 3,500 of us, pumunta tayo sa beach. Nakaupo tayo lahat dyan. Papadaanin natin yung mga tao isa-isa. Syempre, iba-ibang perception ng sexy yan, di ba? So, sinong mas sexy, sinong mas hindi. At saka yung, I think what we all find as sexy could be different, right?
So, ibig sabihin, Mami Paula, there is no universal concept of being sexy.
Pinapaintend mo naman, nakakainis ka, yes. Walang universal. Wala naman talagang universal, right? So, sige, itanong natin sa inyo, right? Mag-aano tayo, mag-quiz tayo, sige.
Ayan, quiz. Sige, quiz.
So, meron dito, di ba, yung 100 sexiest people in the world?
Yan. Yung mga gusto ko.
Right? So, tapos,
ano ba, girl? Ano ba yung i-define nating sexy? Lalaki o babaeng sexy?
Ito na nga. So, naghahanap ako ng people para pwedeng babae at saka lalaki. Because we can all naman decide kung pero ang merong mga dito lang, puro guys. Sorry, pasensya na dun sa mga, obviously, sa ating mga nanay na also like girls. Kasi itong nakikita ko dito, puro men lang ha. Pasensya na. So ito na lang yung
Okay.
i-share natin para hindi ako matatagalan. Hindi ako nag-press na. Okay, share. Pwede ako mag-share ng screen, no?
Yes, of course.
Ayun, share. Desktop. Window. Ito tayo. Okay, sige. Itong website na to is thevoo.com. I just found it on Google.
Okay.
Sabihin niyo sa akin pag nakikita niyo na yung ayan. So it says the sexiest and hottest men of 2022. So let's gawin natin tong exercise, right? So bubuksan natin yung 10 lang.
Sige,
Tapos sabihin natin if we find this guy sexy or not. Yes, no muna.
Yes or no, yes or no lang. Oh, may explanation to why.
Ito na nga, yes, no muna tayong lahat.
Okay.
And then
Sige.
let's discuss
Yes, no
kung bakit
muna.
yes
Okay.
at saka bakit no.
Okay. Oh,
Okay?
I love that. Okay.
Right, ready ka na, Mami Ethel?
Yep.
And Mommy
At saka
Patricia.
Mami Patricia, kung nakikita mo to, Latino, ha?
I can
Okay.
see it.
Perfect. So ito, number 1, Harry Styles daw yan, 9. Do you find him sexy? Yes or no, Mami Mel?
No.
Okay, ikaw, Mami Ethel, yes or no?
No.
Mami Patricia?
No.
Right. Ako, I'd say maybe. Okay? Pero no, inclining no. Okay, Mami Mel, why is it a no?
Number 1, ayoko yata yung medyo matato. Tapos butterfly.
okay.
Oo, parang ako, ewan ko probably it's just me, na parang gusto ko pag nakakita ako ng guy, gusto ko yung malinis. Ayoko yung parang,
Right.
ayoko yung ayoko rin yung mabuhok. Ayoko rin yun. Marami akong ayaw. Kasi parang pag
okay.
nadikit ka, ma-electrocute ako. Parang ganun yung nafe-feel ko. At saka yung hair niya.
Buhok ganyan, oo.
Oo, at saka yung
Sige.
hair niya parang ang rungis. Parang hindi ko talaga type.
Okay, ikaw, Mami Ethel, bakit ka no?
I was just reading about this guy kasi kaya hindi siya sexy sa paningin ko. I read something at napapanood ko siya. So, kahit na meron siyang katawan, katulad niya, may konting abs siya.
Konting abs.
Hindi ako parang I don't see him sexy kasi nasira na yung
perception mo.
Oo. Because the other day I saw him kissing a guy, which for me it's okay. Pero hindi sexy sa paningin ko the way he performed also. Parang wala. Not just the look ha. Kahit na yung paano siya mag-perform, hindi siya sexy sa akin.
That's a very nice
Ikaw, Mami Patricia.
Parang for me, he actually looks a bit too feminine. Like,
feminine.
like I get it, he has a fit body, but at the same time, parang you're looking at a little boy. I guess like it's hard to.
Di ba kamukha niya si Leonardo, DiCaprio ba yun?
Ayun, isasabihin ko na nga, Leonardo DiCaprio from the 90s had the exact same
90s.
face.
Oo, 90s.
Dito sa taas yan, pati yung buhok.
Oo, dun lang. Oo, hanggang dun. Nung Jack pa siya.
Like, hindi na natin siya age group. Like, parang when in the 90s was like, oh, okay, parang you're same age-ish. So, pero ito, like, like he's really young. So, parang, little boy.
Yeah. O, sige. Ito na nga. Ako parang same with Mommy Patricia, right? Because I saw him nung bata siya. Iba. Kasi mas matanda ako sa kanya noon. So, I think para sa akin, I only find maybe certain people sexy if I didn't see them as children when I was already an adult. Parang ganyan. Diba?
So may factor pala yon, yung may factor yung kumbaga parang yung impression, yung first impression or probably yung previous impression.
Pero to be honest na, I don't mind tattoos. Kahit na marami siyang tattoos, go. Diba? Okay. Pero I think his look, if he was, kung halimbawa kasing edad niya, si Leo, ganyan, or yung mga kasing edad niya, yung mga kasing edad ko, or even slightly younger, maybe early 30s, ganyan, I'm okay with that. Pero parang, hindi ko siya makita as hindi ko siya makita na parang guy na guy kasi nakita ko siya nung teenager siya, ganyan.
I see.
Okay, next.
Pero
Sige,
pang anong
next.
rank siya? Top 1 ba siya?
Number
Or dyan sa list?
1994, high school na tayo niyan. Wag na tayong ano. Diba?
Actually, college na ako niyan,
Diba?
1995.
Nung
Oh, sige, ito. Oh,
1995
yan, oh.
ako sa Binild.
Ayan.
Ayan. Ayan.
Ayan. Okay. Una na tayo, Mami Ethel. Yes or no?
Yes.
Mami Patricia.
Definitely, yes.
Oh, yan. Sige. Ikaw, Mel.
Siyempre, yes!
Right?
Yes, yes din.
Ako,
Oo.
Nay. No.
Ikaw, no?
Nakikita ko, na-appreciate ko yung katawan niya. Na-appreciate ko yung katawan niya. Pero parang para sa akin, masyado siyang sculpted. Ayoko naman masyadong sculpted. Gusto ko yung medyo may parang dad bod, ganyan.
Hindi, kunwari lang naman. Kunwari lang naman. Yung, syempre, yung kumbaga parang, kunwari lang, hindi siya artista. Pinag-uusapan lang naman natin yung mga comparison. What is, di ba, parang sexy
sige.
for
So,
you.
ito ba yan, Nay? Gawin nating situation. Pag, halimbawa, na palabas tayo, tapos lumapit yan sa'yo, is it a yes or a no? Ganun ba yon?
Hindi, halimbawa, tinanong ka niya, halimbawa, do you want to go out? Kunwari lang, mga hindi pa tayo committed, ganyan. Kumbaga, syempre, ganon. So, halimbawa, he would ask a date. O, ganon na lang siguro yung scenario.
Ang taas ng standard ko, di ba no pa din? Hindi naman. Hindi, parang para sa, sige, ganito na lang. Parang para sa akin, attractive naman siya. Okay, attractive siya. Pero he's not the type of person that I would go out with. Ganyan. Okay, so no pa. So, kung thirsty ka lang, yes naman, Nay. Pero if it's more like, will I find this person sexy long term? Para sa akin, masyado siyang maraming alog-alog ganyan na hindi naman alog-alog na maluwag. It's just masyado siyang tight, ganyan. Sige, Mami Ethel, ikaw naman. Why is it a yes?
More on his appeal sa akin. The body is given na yung katawan na yan eh.
So giveaway, na-imagine mo na agad.
Parang sobrang ganda ng katawan niya, parang ayaw mo na siyang yakapin. Yung kung halbang mayayakap mo.
Papanoorin mo na lang siya, ganun ba yun?
Pero yung appeal niya, yung animal magnetism niya is doon ako.
Animal?
No, but yan naman, di ba? Yan naman talaga ang sexy. Yung magnetism, yung pag-attract niya ng attention sa'yo, di ba?
Yes. So, kasi, nakita ko kasi siya noong isang araw sa news na meron siyang hawak na, I don't know kung anak niya yun. Di ba may anak na siya? So, parang mas...
Ako wala akong alam
parang mas lalong naging sexy siya for me, yung paano siya very doting daddy siya sa mga anak niya. So parang yun, na more on physical yung magnetism niya doon.
Okay.
Hindi ko talaga feel yung mga lalaki na super ganda ng katawan. Minsan nga turn off na sa akin yun eh.
Ikaw, Mami Brenda, hello.
Hi,
Mami Patricia. Sige, go.
Hello. Kapasok na ba ako?
Yes, Mami, I can see you. I can hear you.
Sige, Mami Brenda, ikikwento ko sa iyo kung anong nangyayari. Ipapa-answer ko muna si Mami Patricia ng yes or no niya dito sa ating
Sige.
Mr. Hemsworth.
Quiet lang po.
Ako, it's a yes, pero funny reason. Only because I can relate him like to Thor as a character. Yun, yung parang it's more the superhero element, the character he portrays.
Right, yun. Okay. Ikaw, Mel, go.
Ako similar dun sa answer ni Mommy Patricia kasi siguro ewan ko lang, pero syempre just by the look of it parang yes, pero syempre gusto ko rin naman malaman kung ano yung personality ng tao. Kasi may mga guys nakala mo, uy, wow, ang gwapo. Pero pag nagsalita pala yung boses ganito.
Oo, totoo yan.
Diba? Tapos parang bigla ka na lang maisip mo, ay, di bali na lang, o kaya mabuti na lang, hindi ko nakausap, tara na, umalis na tayo. Yung mga ganon, yung hala mo maganda lang sila sa simula or maganda lang dahil, oy, maganda magpa-picture. Pero other than that, alam mo yun lang. Gusto ko lang kung makita ko siya, gusto ko lang magpa-picture sa kanya. Yun lang yung gusto ko talaga.
Yeah.
Ewan ko lang si Mommy Brands, baka iba naman yung input niya.
Oh, ito tayo, Mami Brenda. So yung unang topic natin about, di ba, sexy, like, yung tanong, yung is beauty or sexy in the eye of the beholder, right? So we're going through, number 2 na kami, the top 10 sexiest men daw in the world. So tinitingnan natin kung yes or no, kung sexy siya para sa'yo or not, right? So, obviously, nakarating ka, number 2 na kami, si Mr. Hemsworth. So, ano ang perception mo na, Mami Bren, dito kay Chris Hemsworth? Yes ka ba dyan, Nay, or no? Ang premise niyan, halimbawa, nasa labas ka, so, huwag na natin sabihin may mga asawa tayo. So, let's say, single ka, ganyan, nasa labas ka, yes ka ba dito pag sinabi niyang, haya, do you want a drink, ganyan, or do you want to go out, ganyan, yes or no?
Parang sometimes hindi lang yung looks, pati yung bagay yun, no? Pag nag-high siya, tapos yung boses niya sexy din, tsaka di ba?
Oo, kasi kasama boses, grabe, all around ka, Nay.
Hindi lang.
Mami Brenda, are you still there? Ako, internet ko ba to? Medyo
Hindi, parang yung sa kanya ata.
You're good, Mami Pao, you're good. Baka kay Mami Brands.
Mami Brenda, where are you?
Hindi mo ako nakikita.
Ayan,
nakikita kita, ayan, hindi kasi siya gumagalaw kanina.
Oo.
Tapos,
baka hindi ko nga mabago yung setup ng camera ko. Tinatanggal ko na yung burakay sa likuran ko kasi baka malunod ako. Yung alis. I don't know.
And then may 3 dots dyan. Nakalagay more. So pag i-click mo yun, may filter, parang ganyan.
Sa
top.
Parang sabi show background effects or something.
Oo.
Sige. I will find out. So,
baka malunod na sa gitna ng dagat si Mami Brenda. Sige, next, number 3 na tayo mga Nay, ha? Number 3. Ito tayo. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Sige, Nay. Mauna tayo, si Mami Patricia. Yes or no?
No.
What? Sige. Mami Mel.
No din. Ayoko sa mga
Mami
hairless.
Ethel.
Hairless.
Oh.
Sorry.
No.
No ka din, Mami Ethel?
No, yes.
Mami Brenda?
Yes.
Parang he's too big for me. Parang natatakot ako sa kanya. Hindi, honestly, he's a gentleman, pero I have to be very careful na baka isang big kiss lang niya, tumalsik ako. Ganun ang feel ko ba?
Okay.
Alam, Filipino ba siya? May question ako.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
Samoan ba or like, but I'm so sorry, baka but somewhere in the Pacific Islands, Samoan yata or something like that. Okay? So ako, ito naman, right? It's a contradiction to what I said about Chris Hemsworth kanina. Ako ito, yes, right? Sige. Mami Patricia, bakit ka no?
Well, ang weird talaga ng reasons ko. Only because like I relate like yung, I guess, the celebrities to how I see them on TV. Like, I mean, I grew up watching WWF. So parang, like yun yung association ko with him. Like, I mean, diba the question earlier was like, would you want to go out with him like for a drink? For a drink, yes. To be friends, yes. Like I really want to be friends with him. But parang other than that, parang I think he's a cool guy, pero not someone I'd
Not
find
for you.
Yeah.
Not for you. Ako ganun din. It's not for me. Hindi ko talaga type. Tsaka yun nga, hairless. Parang,
Mami Ethel.
ano yun? May kumapit ba? Nawala. Oh my gosh.
Yung katawan niya, it's
So,
too...
ayaw mo ng mabuhok, ayaw mo din ng walang buhok. Grabe ka
No.
naman. Check
Oo.
it mo haba.
Me, I like, parang okay sa akin yung walang buhok. What I don't want, yung ganong katawan na feeling ko, kung ako makipag-date sa kanya, kahit date lang we'll just have a coffee or have dinner, parang ayoko, parang maiilang ako I'm not comfortable to sit with a man, to date with a man na may ganyang katawan, na parang
No.
alam mo parang sanggano na.
Sanggano.
Sige, ikaw, Mami Bren, alam ko na ano ka na baka makrush ka niya sa kanyang strong biceps. Other than that, meron ka bang ibang no reasons?
Mami, yun nga, parang he's too big for me. Parang too, masyadong strong, ganon. Yun,
Yeah.
parang siguro extreme.
Sige. Ako, yes, di ba? So, sabi ko kanina kay Chris Hemsworth, masyado siyang defined, ganyan. Pero ito kasi, malaki siya, like he's tall and he's wide. Ay, parang na-associate ko yan sa safety, security. Like, I am a big girl, he can protect me. Ganyan. So, it's a yes for me. At saka, like, nung younger ako, I like bad boy types. Like, may mga tattoo, mukhang walang, mga medyo kalbo, ganyan. Tapos, yung laki ng arms niya. So, parang para sa akin, na-associate ko yung dating niya to security, and I find that really sexy. If I feel like someone can protect me, I'm all for it. Ganyan. Okay? Right, sige, next, mga nay. Sana naman. Ay! Day! Day. Sige, unahin na natin si Mel. Parang feeling ko alam ko na yung sagot mo. Ikaw na, Mel, go.
Siyempre, yes. Hindi pala yes. Ang sagot ko pala, of course.
Ang landi nung yes niya, di ba? Siyempre, yes.
Of course.
Ikaw, Mami Ethel, Brad Pitt tayo, Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Mami Bren.
Big yes.
Mami Patricia.
I'm not sure.
Grabe to. Ito
Ang
rin
hirap mo palang ma-please, Mami Patricia.
No, I mean, like, parang, yeah, basta I'm just not sure. Parang, mas yes than no, but yun, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay, so hindi ka decided kung yes or no. Sige. Sige, i-explore natin yung bakit ka not sure.
I'll go back to parang seeing them, like I associate them with yung whatever I already know about their public lives. So parang like I get that he's good looking, pero also not, parang I feel like he's old-ish, and I love Jennifer Aniston, so parang may bias about like,
Yeah.
you know, yun. It's weird. Like,
Pero di ba binalakan niya? Hindi ba nagkabalikan sila?
No,
Or
wala.
No.
Nag-date lang din sila ulit, or talagang as in wala?
Wala talaga.
No, there's nothing talaga. Parang may teasing lang the word just in parang may event lang yun na online na fundraising, but nothing else. Or award night.
Nagancho lang pala. Okay.
Sige, Mami Ethel, Mami Mel, ano yan? Sorry, Mami Ethel, si Mami Mel. Na-excite ka naman masyado. Teka lang, Mami Mel.
Ako na. Hindi, ang sa akin lang, I mean, he's really sexy, di ba? Tsaka kahit ano yatang role na ginampanan niya, talagang winner yung yung dating niya talaga. Kaya lang, nakakaawa lang, ayun nga, hindi naman, kumbaga, parang ako, biglang naisip ko na lang na, wala rin pala sa looks yun. Biglang ngayon ko lang na-realize na kahit gaano pala ka-sexy yung partner mo, o gaano pala kumbaga sila na nga, artista na nga sila, talagang lahat na nasa kanila, 'di ba? Tapos parang naisip ko hindi pa rin sila happy. Parang wala lang napaisip lang ako na kumbaga nakakalungkot lang na yun nga hindi naging successful yung mga relationships niya. So ewan ko lang ngayon na hindi ako updated kasi ang alam ko lang ayun nga naghiwalay sila ni Jennifer Aniston at saka yun nga yung kay Angelina Jolie, ganon. So, tapos hindi rin siya naging masaya. So, kahit gaano ka ka-sexy, alam mo yun, happiness is also a different thing. Alam mo yun? So, yun lang yung na-realize ko nung nakita ko yung picture niya ngayon. Sorry. Medyo na-segue na yung sagot ko. Mami Paula,
Okay.
sorry.
Sige, Mommy Ethel, ikaw na.
At ako kasi, parang nakakalimutan ko kung kaano siya kabad pag nakikita ko yung looks niya. Alam mo yun? Kasi yung itsura niya, na kahit na he looks like yung medyo more manly with balbas, like that, and yung clean, like ito sa picture, tapos may dimple siya. Same yung dating niya. Alam mo, hindi siya yung nagmumukhang katulad nung kay number 1 kanina, na too baby, too feminine. This one, kahit clean siya, andun pa rin yung dating niya na very lalaking-lalaki siya. Alam mo yun? So parang, yeah, that's why, yun.
Yeah, gets kita.
So yun yung
sige, ikaw, Mommy
alindog.
Brad.
Yan yung alindog ni Brad Pitt. Yun yung masasabi
Feeling
ko.
ko, sige, mamaya ako, I do 2 cents. Sige, Mommy Brad, your turn.
Siya kasi yung tipong, yung ngumiti lang sa'yo, parang, ka na, di ba? Parang gano'n. Sige na nga, bigay na nga. Parang gano'n. Mapangiti lang sa'yo. Hindi pa yung kikindat, ha. Tapos, yung kanyang
Galing, di ko yata marinig si Mommy.
maliit.
Wala na naman.
Mommy Friends, pakiulit. Hindi namin narinig.
Alright. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yung size niya, parang sakto lang para sa akin. Hindi siya masyadong malaki, hindi siya masyadong maliit, gano'n. Kasi may mga lalaki na pag sobrang laki, yun yung kagaya kanina, parang nakakatakot. Pero pag naman masyadong tiny, para namang hindi masyadong masculine ang dating para sa akin, gano'n. Stop siya yung tipong na, yun yung sinabi ni Mami Ethel na kahit na siguro may konti siya, parang kumbaga sa mga bata na kahit pilyo siya, mapapatawad mo. Parang gano'n.
Oo nga.
Diba, Mami? Parang sige, okay na nga, cute ka naman. Parang gano'n. Isang ngiti lang. Dun sa kanyang is parang it shows talaga na hindi lang looks ang importante when it comes to relationship. Kasi I've heard dun sa interview ng isa sa mga na naging asawa niya na isa sa part ng paghihiwalay nila is hindi sila compatible sa lifestyle kagaya ng anong pagkain. Yon, isa sa mga naging cause ng conflict nila na nauuwi sa pag-aaway at nahiwalay sila kasi yung isa is yata si Jennifer parang vegetarian, parang gano'n. Tapos siya parang okay lang yung mga pagkain niya. So yun yung sinabi nung dati niyang asawa. So it's important, hindi lang pala yung looks, no, sa mga asawa. Yung compatibility tsaka yung parehong likes. Yan.
Okay. Sige, ako, baka preference talaga, no ako dito, 9 ha. Kasi hindi ako mahilig sa medyo mga medyo yung boyish look talaga. Okay, so parang para sa akin, syempre siya si Brad Pitt. Kung si Brad Pitt kumatok na, bukas ang pinto. Pero pag hindi siya si Brad Pitt, parang ako, sige, okay lang, no. Ganyan. Okay, next. I-last na natin to, Mami Mel, because ang tagal natin dito sa top. Ang dami nila. Sana maganda. Na-excite ako. Teka. Next. Last one na to, Nay. Okay. Idris Elba. Unahin ko na to. Yes na yes ako, Nay, dito. As in.
So, answer 2, I say yes.
There you go. Finally. Like, full consent siya dun. Yes. So, Mami Patricia, are you full yes to this one?
Yes, ako yes.
Oh, Mami Ethel, yes na yes. Ikaw, Mami Patricia.
Yes na yes din ako.
Yes na yes. Ang Mami Mel.
Actually, favorite siya ni Andy, pero ako no.
Okay.
Hindi ko
And Mommy
alam.
Bren?
Oo.
Ano?
May ano tayo may bago tayong participant, Mommy B.
Oh,
Ito ba si Belle ba to? Are you Belle? Belle?
Yeah, it's Mommy
Or
B. Yes. Hi, Mommy B.
Hi.
Hello. Sorry, I just got back home.
Ayan.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Mommy B, ito ha, i-introduce ko na sa'yo kasi tatanungin din kita in a minute. Nag-share ako ng screen ko. We're talking about the sexiest men in the world, right? So, ang question lang naman dyan, yes or no, do you find this person sexy? In sort of like the premise of, would you say yes or no to this guy if this guy comes up to you and say like, hi, do you want to go on a date or do you want to have a drink with me? Diba? So, ang nasa screen natin ngayon, Idris Elba, Mommy Bren, yes or no?
Yes, Mommy. He looks very gentleman, saka okay lang.
Aww, cute na. Ikaw, Mommy B.
100%.
I love it. Sige, unahin kita kasi last na natin to, Mommy B. Bakit ka yes na yes? Why do you find this guy sexy?
He looks very naughty. Parang ang dami-dami yung surprises, you know?
Oy, naka-record. I-remind ko lang
Diba?
all mommies naka-record tayo. So, yeah. And we're
It's
all
okay.
adults.
But he really looks very naughty. It's like he's an explorer, you know?
Parang choosy ito.
Lahat kami dito bago ka dumating, Mommy B. Medyo kami very reserved ang mga sagot. Pagdating mo, eto na tayo.
Ay,
Iba
gano'n.
naman.
Sige.
Oo.
So for you, Mommy B, yung sex appeal niya is more than just cute ka, ganyan.
Oo. I like Idris Elba, actually. Kasi
sige.
parang sa kanya, parang everything is all out there, you know, which is quite exciting and interesting.
My God.
Diba? Tama naman,
Parang hindi
diba?
na nakakahinga si Mommy Ethel. Grabe. Hindi na.
Sige, Mommy Ethel, ikaw na. Sabihin mo sa akin, in detail, bakit sexy to sa'yo? Go.
Yung skin niya, ma'am. Para, alam mo yung skin to skin na sa mga couple, hindi lang sa mga mag-asawa. Alam mo yung meron kasi diyang compatible din yung skin nyo eh. Alam mo yun? When you touch your skin, comfortable ka. Yung parang, yung magnetism doon, part of magnetism doon, yung compatible yung skin nyo. Parang feeling ko, itong taong to, kahit kanino siya mapaskin to skin, compatible siya. Alam mo, yung ini-imagine ko yung skin niya na will touch my skin. Parang, oh my God. Doon ako
electric na.
Minsan nga titingnan ko pa.
Mami Ethel, para ba yung lick to lick ang dating, di ba? Alam mo yung skin.
Ganon.
And in reality, yung skin to skin has a basis. It is under touch therapy. And there is always benefits, touching the body. So even if you touch yourself, 'di ba, pagka minsan yung paa mo masakit, anong ginagawa mo? Hinahawakan mo because all our body parts in reality needs love, needs touching, needs care.
Mami,
Ayun.
but not all is compatible sa skin mo. Alam mo?
Yeah, totoo din 'yan. Oo, yes. Yung iba magalas. Mukhang magalas. Sorry. Go back to Mommy Paula.
Mukha siyang smooth, no? Mami, mukha siya kasi very smooth ang skin niya eh. Kasi iba, di ba, very hairy? Di ba kapag hairy, nakaka-distract? So,
pakiulit po, Mommy. Oo, Mommy B, pakiulit. Nakakaano?
Hindi kasi, makinis siya eh. Mukhang smooth skin siya eh, di ba? Kasi minsan, di ba, kapag nasasobrahan ng hair, especially sa mga legs, nakaka-distract. Si Idris Elba kasi mukhang napaka-smooth ng skin.
At saka ito, Mami, kahit tumanda to ng 70 years old, very, very sexy pa rin yan. At saka very, very attractive pa rin.
Sige. So, Mommy Ethel, I love yung syempre yung mukha mo habang ina-explain mo kung bakit siya yes na yes para sa'yo, di ba? Excited ka na. Is Mommy Patricia still here?
Yes, I'm still
Okay,
here.
go.
And I have an answer for you. Parang like, I'll compare him to The Rock actually, Dwayne Johnson. Earlier, parang, di ba you said, Paula, na for you, like, he exudes that security. So, like, Idris Elba to me is that one. Parang like Dwayne Johnson is your big friendly giant who I want to be friends with. But like, so Idris Elba is more parang yeah, like parang protector yung dating, like, and like sobrang manly, and that's what like I find sexy about him.
Yes, okay.
Agree with
Sige. So, ikaw Mel, natanong na ba kita? Parang hindi pa yata. Go.
Hindi, di ba ako ngayon nagsabi, sabi ko no. Sabi ko lang
so,
no, pero, oo, yun lang, hindi ko lang, siguro really not my type. Ganun lang siguro yung yung...
So, Mommy Brenda's a yes, Mommy Ethel's a yes, si Mommy B yes na yes, 100%. Mommy Patricia as yes. Ako din yes. Okay, yung parang para sa akin yung personality at saka yung boses niya, men. You know, pag sinabi niya sa akin, Paula, come here. Oh, sige, halika na, go. Saan tayo? Saan punta?
Have you
Shopping mo pa?
Sorry.
Ay, siguro basahin niya yung menu ng McDonald's. Parang sexy pa din ang dating niya.
Paula, kahit McDonald's lang yung date niyo, ganun.
Oh.
Sorry, Paula, did you watch Luther?
Yes, girl.
Oh, grabe, like, grabe in Luther, like, he's just so parang, oh, okay.
Yes, ayan. Okay. So that in excess, yung exercise na yan, mga nai, right? Just shows you like ang perceptions natin ng sexy iba-iba. Like for some people, it's like yung perception ng ako security, like because I want someone to be able to protect me, and also like makakarga ba niya ako? Kung makakarga niya ako, go tayo, di ba? Kung hindi niya ako makakarga,
so kung kailangan madonzulweta ka niya, ganun, di ba yung tawag nila, yung tatakbo mula sa malayo.
Dirty dancing girl, yes. Oo, yung ganyan niya ako. Oo. Yun para sa akin, marker na maganda. Di ba? So, yung perception ng sexiness is correct. It's in the eye of the beholder because it is what you find yourself sexy, right? Ang question doon, Nai, for maybe yung next sessions natin talaga is like, where do we actually, parang history, paano natin na form yung visions of sexy, di ba? Parang, kasi nung bata ka, wala naman yan. Sabay biglang, habang tumatanda ka, biglang, oh, ito pala sexy para sa akin, yun yung sexy para sa akin. Kahit nasabihin natin, sige, meron akong 2 ate, 3 kami, lumaki kami together, and we date.
Ewan ko, hindi ko alam. Hindi naman ako nagdi-discriminate, pero ewan ko, something in me changed. Na pag nakita ko na tuloy siya, parang naaano na ako, parang siguro na-labelan siya ng hindi maganda. So anything that is associated with him, probably that was the reason of my preferences. Hindi naman, kung tutuusin, hindi din naman siya ka-influential, classmate mo lang naman nagsabi ganun. So, but how it impacted me during that time, impacted me for a long time. So, hindi ko alam. I may be wrong. I don't know what your opinion is about it.
Yeah. Actually, ngayong medyo mga adult na tayo and we traveled quite a lot. I get really offended when people reference race and color and ethnicity in their statements. Kasi parang para sa akin, it's not even about that at all.
Yeah.
So yung I think this is always something that I've always said sa lahat ng mga Zoom meeting natin, na I think dahil pag lumaki ka sa isang country and you don't travel as often or you don't live abroad, yung views mo are very just centered around your culture. Yung example ko dati, di ba yung mga halimbawa dati nagtrabaho ko sa call center, ganyan, tapos nasa elevator ka, tapos may pumasok na ibang lahi. Tapos meron tayong mga ideas as a group of people na, itong lahi na to, ang baho ng
Stereotype.
sila nila, ganyan.
Oo,
Itong
oo.
lahi na to, dahil ganitong kulay nila, kailangan pa-impress tayo para maganda yung trabaho natin. Parang para sa akin, dahil yung mga ganyang views na i-instill natin sa mga bata, hindi nila na-fully explore na everyone's the same, regardless of skin color. Pati nga, meron yung mga anak ko, not yung anak ko, actually, yung anak ko dati, kasi wala kaming mga kaibigan, nung mga bata sila, wala kaming masyadong mga kaibigan na galing sa African nations. And then we started having a lot more of those friends nung nag-move kami to a certain city. So they were all asking a lot of questions na bakit mas dark yung tone ng skin mo kaysa sa akin. Sabi nila, nag-sunbathing ba kayo ng madami? Mga ganyan. So yung mga questions nila, although very, very
innocent,
inquisitive, parang para sa akin, I should have taught them better. You know, na dapat in-explore natin to na we should have talked about it. So yung mga ganyan, you know, yung sabi mo nga, na-influence yung views natin of what we find sexy from a really young age. Yung mga comments ng mga magulang, maybe mga nanay, tatay, mga auntie, ganyan. Totoo naman yun na parang you don't go for a certain maybe look kasi may nasabi sa'yo dati na hindi ganyan. Right? Like ako, lumaki ako sa Baguio. So it's a very diverse place. Pero there's a lot of different mixed views, positive and negative, about different, you know, sort of like local groups, ganyan. So maraming, you know, looking back, I could have made more friends with different types of people if it was not for things na sinabi sa atin nung mga bata tayo. What do you think about that, Mommy Brenda? Like yung mga impact, anong naka-impact sa tingin mo sa'yo sa what you find sexy now?
I agree ako dun. Narinig niyo ako, Mami?
Yes, loud and clear.
I agree ako dun sa mga sinabi mo, Mami Pao, no? Yung mga influences, saka yung mga nadidinig natin nung tayo maliliit pa. It really affects us how we look out yung ibang tao. But then, nung nandito na tayo sa UK, talagang marami tayong mga napansin na kakaiba, di ba? Yung how they treat people very fairly. Kasi sa Pilipinas, parang pagka medyo darker skin ka, parang hindi ka masyadong appeal. Di ba? Parang hindi ka masyadong in, di ba? Parang parang lalo na sa mga lalaki, with my own experience na ako talaga darker skin, parang hindi ako masyadong wala akong confidence na maganda ako. Kasi parang ganoon na parang maitim ka, hindi ka maganda, parang gano'n, di ba? Parang naapektuhan tayo dun sa mga nadidinig nating mga comments. So, yes, yung mga ganong mga comments, it's very talaga sa mga bata. Kaya, dapat tayong mga nanay, kahit maliliit pa lang yung mga anak natin, always to, sa kanila, impart sa kanila, mga positive words. Sila din, ganun din yung nila sa mga ibang tao. Diba? Maganda rin yung kanilang pananaw.
Hitungo
nila. Kasi pag palaging, wag naman masyadong sobra. Kasi ako sa anak ko, lagi kong sinasabi, kumusta na ang pinakamagandang bata sa buong mundo? Ganun ako pagka nag-aano sa kanya. Parang laging magandang adjectives yung sinasabi ko sa kanya. So, through that, positive yung inaano natin sa mga anak natin, positive din yung nila sa ibang tao, pananaw. They will look at on the good side, not on the bad side of the person.
Tama. How about, is Mommy Patricia, what do you think have kind of like made an impact on your perception of sexy?
I think I completely agree with what you said earlier, and I think it's really your lived experience. Parang, I mean, I've only been in the UK for a year, but prior to this, I've lived in Singapore for 10 years. So kumbaga, I have not been in, pero how do I say this? Like in my prime of youth, like as in hindi ako nasa Manila. Wala ako sa Philippines. So I was kind of exposed, I'd say, like to uh multiculturality, like a lot of parang it's not just hindi ka one nakatingin lang like sa hindi lang always Filipinos around you and whatever. So, and I ended up with an English guy. Right? So, I think it's really like your lived experience that affects yung perception mo of sexy, and parang in a way it's not just like the physical kasi it's also like what you parang need at a certain point. Like going back to what you said, Paula, earlier, diba? Like for you, sexy is being able to provide like that security, like that sense of stability. Parang there are certain areas in our lives, I guess, where meron tayong certain needs. And like if someone's able to provide that, even if parang it's not physically, it's not, and there's no physical manifestation of like sexy, like, but being able to address like that need for a certain person gives that element of sexiness in a way. So yeah.
Ayan, teka lang, mag-join ulit si Mommy B. Parang naputol siya kanina earlier. Ayan, Mommy B, you're back.
Hello, sorry, na-distract ako sa
Ayan.
asawa ko. Akala ko tumatawag sa akin si Idris Elba, hindi para asawa ko. Reality.
Mommy, Paula, update lang natin si Mommy B. Ano na yung topic natin about? Yung
So, Mommy B,
perception.
ang ating question na now is, what do you think impacted your perception of sexy or contributed to your perception of sexy nung parang tumatanda ka, or like from when you were a teenager to now?
Yes, I mean, it changed naman how you look, I mean, how you define sexy when you're 20s, when you're 30s, 40s, and 50s, I think. I think it varies how you see it. So when you're young, you look more of the thing ng physical attributes nila. You don't look directly to the brain or to the ability to feed you. So it's all about the physical. Is it good looking? Is it big enough? Does he has hair enough? You know, yung mga ganong eksena, di ba? And then as you get older, you start not to look only to the physical. You start to look on the stability of the person, kung yung attitude, doon na papasok yung attitude, yung, for me kasi, syempre, when you're young, you just jump. Nag-jump ka lang kaagad dun sa sasakyan. But when you get older, you choose anong sasakyan na yan, ano yung nakaupo dyan, di ba? Hindi ka na basta go nang go. So it changes yung perception mo about sexy. And I don't know, but I have friends who are entered 50 or 60, and all of a sudden they feel younger again, and they feel much more younger men, which surprised me actually. And I'm scared to reach that age because some of them divorced even their husband and went out with a younger man who has no career. Possible pala yun, no? And I don't know if it's about sexy, but anyway. So I think it depends on the person, and habang tumatanda tayo, nagbabago yung how we see it. Yeah. Was I able to answer the question?
Yes, perfect. So I agree with you. Like as we grow older and obviously meet more people and go out and be in relationships, nasi-change naman talaga yung perception natin of sexy. Like, sige, i-compare natin, right? Mel, compare your 20-year-old Mel or 21-year-old Mel to the Mel now, di ba? Ano yung difference? Ano yung mga bagong attributes na you find sexy now in this age na you didn't think to consider nung 20 ka? So yun ang tanong natin, mga Nay. I-compare natin yung sarili natin for 21-year-old self to now. Ano yung mga things na we find sexy now that we wouldn't have thought na to consider from back there? So who wants to kind of like start that?
So ako yung tinanong mo, 'di ba? So obviously my perception before was totally different, with my perception today. And ako ngayon, probably if I were to go back to my previous self, or if I would advise myself 20 20 plus years ago, 25 years ago, I would tell myself, okay, these are, the criteria that you should look for. Okay, not probably much on the looks, but probably look into the future. Ano ba yung ano ba yung, halimbawa kung ako, sasabihan ko yung sarili ko nung bata ako, sasabihin ko sa kanya, ang hahanapin mo, yung may future. Yun yung criteria ko for being sexy. Kasi kasi nga ngayon iba na yung pananaw ko, dati parang ay basta gwapo o yun nga ganon. Ngayon hindi na kailangan ano na ano tawag doon? Yung may vision ka, ganon. So if I were to enter into a relationship with this person, magtatagal ba kami? Magiging stable ba kami? Magiging happy ba kami? So kasi ang dami pa lang factors, yung hindi lang siya basta sexy. Kasi minsan kasama mo ay sexy nga or gwapo nga, pero ang sama naman pala ng ugali. So hindi rin magtatagal. So yun ang sasabihin ko sa sarili ko. Yun yung advice ko. Sorry, medyo na off topic na naman yata ako. Pero yun sorry. Ang labo mong kausap. Oy, pero tandaan nyo may segment si Mommy Brands, yung about her sexiness. May
Okay.
segment siya kung paano maging ma-maintain, maging sexy, mga ganon.
Okay, so ikaw, Mommy Patricia, what do you think are the attributes that you find sexy now that you wouldn't have thought nung 21 ka? If these are the things that would be there.
When I was younger, like I'd probably say like I would look more in the physical. I think like I really like that bad boy image, but definitely now like maybe I wouldn't go for that type. And one thing I guess that I wouldn't have thought I'd find sexy back then. It was like I really want a person who loves to read. As in now, parang it's like, oh, if a person's well read and or like really is into book, parang oh, that's nice because it parang it kind of makes a person more conversational at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So parang yung mga, I guess like yung nga, it's beyond, yung the things beyond the physical, yung hindi ko iisipin nung mas bata ako. But now, like on hindsight, parang, yeah, like a good thing, like I didn't just look at the physical, parang gano'n.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, nakamute pala ako. Okay, cool. So, okay, see, Mommy B, can you compare your 21-year-old self to now, and what are those things that you find sexy?
Nasagot ko na siya kanina, Mommy, di ba? Hindi ba?
Oh yeah, you did. Oo, stability, mga ganyan. Ikaw din, Mommy Brenda, no? I've asked you that question. Si Mommy Ethel.
Mommy Ethel, yan.
Yeah.
Mommy, for me, it's the same. Kung ano yung 21 years old ako at saka ngayon. I remember, I had my first boyfriend when I was 19 years old. More ako to the men who are more intellectual than me. Kailangan ganon. Or more smarter than me. Yung parang ganon. So, I had a boyfriend, my first boyfriend, he was 13 years old. As in, he's very intellectual, pero hindi siya gwapo. I felt, parang, alam mo yun, madness. You fell in love kasi I'm not sure kung dahil din I lost my father when I was very young. So parang yung father figure, nandun yung hinahanap ko. So, but at the same time, iniisip ko rin, it didn't work out the relationship after 10 years. So I thought that's the end of the world. Alam mo yun, yung I don't think I will fall in love again, may magugustuhan akong uling lalaki. I tried to date, pero alam mo yun, yung parang walang pumapasa doon sa standard ko. I don't have a high standard, but I have the right standard, parang ganon. Yun yung lagi kong sinasabi. So, then, my second boyfriend, my husband now. So parang iniisip ko rin, no, I will never end up with with foreigner. Talagang hindi ko, number one kong sinasabi no, I will marry or I will not have a boyfriend na foreigner, ganun. But I end up also in a foreign. Kasi andun din yung standard na gusto ko sa kanya. Yung more intellectual, more well-read, yung talagang I'm not hindi ko sinasabi na I'm more on bookworm na like ng partner ko, but I want someone na mas may matututunan ako, not yung ako yung maglilit, you know? Doon ako yun ang mas sexy sa akin. I was like that when I was 21 years old. Now, if I am now, I think I will have the same standard na gusto ko sa isang lalaki. Or how I say sexy. Am I right? Did you get what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. So what's the common thread here, mga Nay, right? Now that we're a lot older and settled in more of our relationships, the things that we find sexy are yung mga stability. Because looking back at my 21-year-old self, I used to like guys na spontaneous, na they would just, you contact you or not contact you, like, let's go to the beach this weekend, tara, let's go, and then have so much fun together. Yun yung attractive para sa akin dati, na we are having fun, we're laughing all the time. So ngayon, I kind of feel like I should have, tama kayo, we should have looked at the future. Like, hindi ko naisip dati na i-consider na ano kaya yung goals and dreams nitong taong to for the next 10 years that I find attractive. Wala. The planning was so short para sa akin. Like, how do I feel about them now? Ano ba sila? Attractive ba sila? Are they fun? Are they funny? Wala yung parang, anong inaaral niya ngayon? Magiging doktor ba siya? Pwede ba siyang maging dentista? Maayos ba niya yung ipin ko in 5 years time? Nothing. Diba? So, yung perceptions natin, tama, of sexy over time, tama si Mommy B, it changes based on our situation and where we are now. So let's say, okay, itong situation natin, may mga anak tayo, itong panahon na to, dito tayo. And then we find ourselves now, okay, our relationships are ending, we're going to a different relationship. I'm pretty sure the standards that we would look for our next partners would be different ulit. Kasi different na naman talaga yung situation natin, you know? So, it's so strange. Like, I find it interesting. Interesting naman talaga human behavior and etc. Like, how we progress as human beings over time. Parang ano siya talaga. Very interesting.
And sana, sana lang, idadagdag ko lang doon, and sana, kung may makapanood man nito na at least younger than us, would be able to learn, alam mo yun, from our past experiences. Yun lang yung masasabi ko, na sana, ayun nga, makapili sila ng better, or kumbaga parang hindi man better, but kumbaga they would be wise, ayun, in choosing, a boyfriend or a partner that would their future, contribute to their future.
I wish ganun nga, but because of social media, yung mga yung mga teenagers na, younger, wala na silang alam mo yun, na ruin yung saying na ruin, pero because of social media, ang dami-dami ng lumalabas, ang dami-dami ng mga nakikita ng mga teenagers ngayon, so more on cuteness na yung habol nila. I don't know.
So basta cute, maraming followers, go, ganun. Iba na rin, di ba? Basta maraming followers.
Oo.
Mga ano ba yung influencers, mga ganun na yan.
Tama naman. So, ito na yan. Sige, question, mga Nay. Ito na, let's move our question, because obviously we've been talking about ourselves, right? So we have children who are a little bit older, children are younger. Ano ngayon? Kasi, syempre, pag tinanong nila sa'yo, Ma, I like this person. And then, normally, sasabihin nila, I like them because of X, Y, Z. Anong sinasabi niyo sa mga anak niyo pag they're in that mindset now of like maybe liking someone, or you feel na it's the right time to talk to them about maybe looking for help, like a partner, ganyan. Ano yung mga sinasabi niyo sa mga anak niyo around, you know, what they find attractive, ganyan? Teka lang, wait. Can I just ask a question first? Sino yung mga mommy dito sa atin na may mga older kids? Because I know that, you know, if you have older children, pwede kayong, you know, you've probably had this conversation a lot earlier from from today. Sino? I know, Mommy Brenda, you have like some older, like a daughter. Sino pa sa atin dito may mga older kids? Mommy Mel, di ba may older kids?
21.
I have a
21.
24 years
Nadine is
old.
20.
For me, I
Okay,
have
sige.
24 years old.
There you go. Mommy B, unahin na kita. Ano yung mga yung mga conversations, advice, or mga questions na syempre share natin sa mga anak natin tungkol sa, you know, dating, ganyan, or finding people attractive?
Oo. Kasi I did it with my daughter. Kasi nagkaroon siya ng boyfriend that the mom is also an OFW. Very handsome boy, by the way. Talagang kahit ako kinikilig sa binata. Talagang good looking. And sabi ko, para siyang, kasi half Japanese half Japanese yung boy. So talagang super, super cute. It reminds me of the Korean telenovelas, you know? Then I asked her, kasi hindi na siya umuwi. Then I asked her, I asked her, saan ka umuwi? Sabi niya, no ma, kasi may condominium yung binata. Actually, they're both the same age. And then sabi ko, okay, pero what are you doing in the condominium? Sabi niya, well, kasi we're both in love, ganyan. Sabi ko, but are you planning to get pregnant? Or, kasi I'm very open to her about that conversation. Kasi alam mo naman sa atin, hindi tayo in-educate ng family planning, contraceptive, di ba? So ako na mismo nagtanong. And she told me, no, I don't use anything. And you know what, as a mom, ako na mismo nag-offer. How about, bibigyan kita ng extra allowance just to buy contraceptive? Just to be sure. And then she asked me why. I said, because I don't want to happen to you kung ano yung nangyari sa akin. Na because good looking yung tatay mo, I ended up getting pregnant immediately and then settling for it. Kasi may future pa eh. Sabi ko, you're studying, kailangan mo focus, ganyan. Ang sagot niya is it really important to think about it? Sabi ko, it's very important kasi sabi ko sa kanya is, if you will choose a guy, make sure na yung kaya kanya ng buhayin and you really understand each other. Kilala mo ba yung parents? Kilala mo na ba yung mga pamilya na pinapasok mo? Do they know do they know your background? Kung anong nangyari? Kasi sabi ko, it's very important para walang maisumbat in the future na if ever na mabuntis ka, walang sumbatan. You have to get to know each other very well. And another thing na important, sabi ko, is you need to have the education. You need to have a proper job before you enter a relationship or a marriage, I think. Kasi sabi ko, sa sitwasyon ngayon, imagine if you just get pregnant and you have no choice anymore but to be with that man and then wala kang education. Sabi ko, I feel sorry for you kasi you have to settle for that na hindi mo alam. Kasi kung wala kang trabaho, how you're gonna move on with life? Paano kung lasinggero pala in the end or ang ugali pala ng pamilya ay masama? So yun yung mga advices na sabi ko, take contraceptive, enjoy life as you can, pero sabi ko, iisipin mo na kilalanin ang lalaki and it's not all about the looks. Kailangan may stability, kailangan may pinag-aralan, kailangan may kakayahang magtrabaho at kakayahang bumuhay ng pamilya. That's always what I'm reminding her. I have no problem kung sino yung mga boyfriend na yan, provided. At sabi ko, kahit hindi siya kagwapuhan o katangkaran. Kasi nagmo-model ang aking anak, nagpa-part-time model. So sabi ko, kahit hindi siya kagwapuhan, at hindi siya pasado sa itsura mo, it's fine. As long as mahal ka, kaya kang buhayin, at meron siyang prinsipyo at maganda ang pamilya. That's it.
Yun. Napakagandang advice niyan, Mommy D. Yan din yung sinabi ko sa anak ko, wag lang siya mag-multiply, yun lang. Sabi ko rin sa anak. Yes,
Yeah, I think talking about contraceptive to our teenagers is very important sa mga ganyang edad. Kasi sa Pilipinas, hindi nila in-introduce yan, di ba? Masyado pa rin they considered it taboo kapag pinag-usapan niya from parents to children in Philippines. And it's sad. Kasi nalalagay sila sa posisyon na alanganin eh. So kung pwedeng pigilan, kung pwedeng, kasi yung hormones nila yan eh, nag-jump sila sa mga feelings nila, hindi sila nag-iisip. Diba?
Agree yan, Nay. Agree talaga, 100%. So, ikaw, Mommy Ethel, I know tayong dalawa, meron tayong mga preteens, ganyan, right? 12, yung anak ko ngayon, I'm pretty sure, pareho yata sa'yo. No, Mommy Ethel?
Yeah, 7 and
Sige,
4.
go.
Mami, ano ba uli yung tanong? Sorry.
Ano yung mga conversations na we have with our children around this now? You finding people attractive, yung mga ganyan.
Okay. You know, it's, to be honest, parang hirap nga because hindi pa ako, but I just noticed yung my son, he's only 7 years old. Since reception, there is one girl na he really adore. Hindi nagbago yun. Reception, year 1, reception year 1, year 2, now they're in year 3, the same girl. The same girl. And my son is struggling in making friends kasi nga medyo introverted siya. So, for him to mention or to say something na, okay, I like this boy, I like this girl, yung gano'n. Yung mommy jam kaagad yan. Alam mo yun, if I have to give gold, I will give gold kung sino lang magiging kaibigan ng anak ko. Alam mo yun? So, summer break, we will invite sa bahay kahit na para na yung bahay namin para ng school sa dami ng bata. Tinitiis ko na yun kahit magulo para lang sa anak ko. Kasi nga, he's now yung emotional niya. He late bloomer din siya. Pero what I like him, itong boy na to, meron siyang same girl na he adore for 4 years now. I'm surprised, di ba? Parang yung introverted tapos meron siyang isang girl na gustong-gusto na he's claiming na girlfriend niya. But this girl was so into him when they were in reception. Yung mother mismo ang nagsabi sa akin na, oh my God, my daughter keeps talking about your son and she keeps saying that your son is my boyfriend, ganun. So, ignore ko yun kasi reception naman, cuteness lang yun sa mga bata. So, I think parang yung dalawang to, they become good friends. Yung lagi silang magkatabi sa ano. And she's one of the parang very very smart sa class. So they're always to each other sa class, sa table, sa upuan nila. And they didn't, kasi nagsuswap yan dapat dahil dalawang section sila. Surprisingly, hindi to napapaghiwala yung dalawang batang to from reception. Normally, isuswap sila talaga. So, lagi lang niya sinasabi sa akin na I really like her, mommy, gano'n. Why you like her? Tinatanong kong gano'n. Sabi niya, she's nice and she's smart like me. Yun ang sagot sa akin na anak ko. She's smart like me. So, napapaisip ako, bakit at this age, ano yung meaning noon? What's that? Do I have to worry to think something na or simply does he just adore the girl? Kasi siguro kind o sa compatible sila na hindi siya maboboard. Yung tipong ganito kasi yung anak ko he's very boring. Yung IQ niya mataas alam mo yun, in the car para sa sasakyan kami, he will throw me questions like, mommy, ask me, throw me numbers. Okay, dapat mahihirap. Like, okay, tell me, 76 times 74, mga ganyan. So,
naku, Mami Ethel, napalakas ng tawa ko. Sorry, nasabi mo my son is very boring. Ang lakas ng tawa ko, sorry
Oo, ma'am.
Henyo. Hindi boring yun, henyo yun, ma'am.
Kasi
Mami,
minsan
henyo.
ko, talk about something else. Tell mommy about what happened in the school, who's your new friends, yung mga ganun yung gusto kong marinig. Hindi yung puro na lang mommy about learning, yung ganun. Wala siyang ibang sasabihin. Hindi siya nagsasabihin kahit ano. So, I'm worried. Pero dito nga sa girl na to, parang mas open siya. So, I don't know kung ano yun. Ano yung find it sexy for them. These two.
So baka it will lead to marriage na ganon as early
No,
as ganon ba yun? O lifelong friendship?
Oo. Sige, teka lang. So pumasok si Mommy Kat. Hi, Mommy Kat. So
Hi,
we were
Mommy
just,
Kat.
to give you kind of like a history, we're just talking about so today our topic is like sexy, like so what we find sexy, ganyan. So we already talked about our own personal preferences. So we are now in this question na what do we talk to our kids about when it comes to, hi baby, when it comes to yung mga ganyang finding people attractive and ang advice natin sa kanila. So I've asked Mommy B, I've asked Mommy Mel, I've not asked actually Mommy Patricia, how old is your child?
Oh, I don't have anything to add to that because all of my 3 children are still in nappies. So
something for you to look forward to, Nai. Just go.
yeah, I'm listening to you guys like for future use, but yeah, thankfully they're still in nappies.
Yeah. Well,
Medyo matagal. Hindi ka pa graduate, Mommy Patricia.
Matagal pa yan. Yung akin, high school, year 8 na siya ngayon. So, yung ano niya, medyo, nung dumadating na kami sa point na nahihiya siya pag nakakita siya ng mga tao galing sa school, yung mga babae, ganyan. Tapos pag lalabas kami, kailangan ready siya. Hindi siya pwedeng nakachinelas lang, ganyan. Kailangan ayos na ayos siya. Ako napipikon ako. Kasi sinasabi ko sa kanya, it's good na, you want to be presentable, but you don't want to do this for specific people because it's not sustainable. Kailangan, kung sino ka, yun ka. And if they accept that, great. Kung hindi, hindi. Pero syempre, naalala ko din naman nung bata ako, kailangan, Diyos ko, yung nanay ko, kung anong binibili niya, kailangan tamang-tama. Kailangan ayos na ayos ka. Kasi pag nakita ka ng mga tao sa labas, ma-find ba nila ako personally attractive, diba? Yun naman talaga yung mindset natin na we wanna be like. So, inaano ko lang dun sa anak ko. Sabi ko, hindi niya inaamin dun sa tatay niya na may gusto siya. Na ano ko lang, alam niyo yung pag nagtatanong kayo tapos nakikita mo yung anak mo na ganyan. So sabi ko, oh, may crush ka na, sige. Sino ba to? Sabi ko, at saka pinapaano ko sa kanya, sabi ko sa kanya, I don't really mind, hindi kita i-embarrass. I just want you to be open para masanay ka na this is something that will happen. It's natural. Hindi ka kailangang magtago, hindi ka kailangang mag-ano, kasi it will happen. So bago siya pumunta ng year 7, kinausap siya ng tatay niya tungkol sa yung mga, syempre, pornography, mga words na maririnig niya sa high school kasi iba na. At saka, kasi yun naman talaga na hindi natin makokontrol yung information na ibinibigay sa mga anak natin outside of our homes, right? So, sabi ko, tinanong ko siya, di nung year 7 siya, year 8 na siya, tinanong ko siya, sino ba tong crush mo, ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, bakit mo siya crush? Tapos sabi niya, kasi matalino. Siya yung pinakamatalinong babae dun sa classroom namin.
Naku, Mami, pareho yung mga boys natin. Gusto yung mga matatalinong girls.
Mabuti, gusto matalino. Yan ang maganda.
Nag-freeze ata si Mommy Paula.
Oo nga,
Oo nga.
So, we still have 10 minutes and I think Mommy Brenda would want to share her, maintaining sexiness. Okay lang ba yun, Mommy Paula? Nag-freeze ka, so ako na yung nag-take over para naman ma-share ni Mommy Brenda yung kanyang mga tips how to be sexy. Mommy Brands, the floor is yours.
Naiya naman ako sa'yo.
Mami, kailangan naman.
Kailangan namin ng mga tips to be like you, Mommy.
Oh. Nagulat nga ako dun sa post mo, dun sa page mo, Mommy Mel. Kanina ko lang actually nabasa.
Hindi kasi kita matag. Hindi ko alam bakit hindi kita matag. So, ayun.
Oo, kaya kanina ko lang talaga nabasa. Sorry, hindi ako nakapag-prepare. But anyway, dun sa tanong mo, ako ang definition ko talaga sa sinasabi nating word na sexy is being sexy comes from the inside, no? Yung kung ano yung pagkakakilala natin sa sarili natin. Hindi naman pag sinabing sexy, yun yung talagang perfect figure na pang Miss Universe, yung mga ganun ba? So, and it's also about the confidence that comes from within, the confidence that comes from knowing who you are. And for me, ang pagiging sexy ng isang babae, yung sexy na sinasabi na she knows how to look after yung sarili niya. Especially,
Herself.
diba, yung kanyang well-being, and she's talagang taking time and effort to help herself. So yun yung aking definition ng sexy. Hindi lang yung sinasabi nga na maganda yung talagang lahat maganda, yung figure perfect, and being strong and active. So ako naman, personally, I'm keeping myself fit and active kasi it's my own decision talaga. Kumbaga talagang nag-commit ako sa sarili ko na I will do everything I can, money-wise, time-wise, effort. I will give everything just to have longevity. Kasi I want to enjoy my life. Kasi parang na-realize ko, what's the point of having magandang bahay, magandang sasakyan, maraming pera? But if we cannot do, we cannot do what we want to do, if we can't go where we want to go because we are not physically fit, what's the point, diba? So yun yung naging sa akin, parang naging motivation ko to keep myself fit and active. So number one, syempre, I've been very careful sa mga pagkain. Marami na hindi kinakain, especially sa mga Pinoy food, marami ng bawal.
Marami ng band.
Disiplina talaga. Ang hirap sa umpisa, pero with the pandemic nakatulong kasi dahil yung pandemic na nag-isolate tayo, nakaiwas tayo sa mga gatherings, diba? So parang nakapag-focus ako dun sa aking detox na tinatawag na yung mga pagkain na kailangan na iwasan ko. Kasi pag nasa mga gatherings tayo, ang hirap umiwas sa masasarap na pagkain. And we know, hindi lahat ng masarap na pagkain ay maganda sa ating health.
Yan,
diba? Tapos number 2, talagang naglalaan ako ng oras. 1 oras sa umaga at sa gabi 1 oras talaga. Meron talaga akong me time. Either nagsasayaw ako or yung ginagawa ko na exercise na Zoom squat with my team, with our team, yung mga kamami natin na nagsusum squat kami, mga 45 minutes yon. So talagang maganda talaga pag meron kang mga ka-team na kasama mo na nag-workout kasi talagang mamomotivate ka kasi may mga time tinatamad na rin ako, no? Lalo pag nandiyan ako sa sofa, nanonood ng TV. Para iniisip ko, ay, bukas na lang. Lalo na pag Friday, ay, sa Monday.
Friday.
laging naging habit ko noon na, sa Monday talaga, magsisimula na talaga ako na mag-exercise, strict na aking diet, ganon. But, with the help ng mga mommies natin na sumasabay sa pag-workout, talagang nakakatulong. Kasi kahit tinatamad ako, nandyan sila, so mapupush talaga ako mag-exercise. So, ano pa ba? Yung enough na tulog is very important. Kasi, kung hindi enough yung tulog natin, wala tayong energy para mag-exercise, di ba? So, importante yon, lalo na pagka sobrang busy yung maghapon natin. Kailangan sa gabi, make sure na talagang you have enough sleep para
well-rested.
Para yung mind natin the next day is din siya, alert. Ayun. And of course, I'm taking mga supplements, yun. Kasi ang hirap na mag-exercise, gawin lahat yung mga ginagawa natin as a wife, as a mother, as a homemaker, and yung mga ginagawa natin, mga part-time jobs, kung may mga part-time jobs tayo, yun ang lagi sinasabi ng iba. Ang hirap kaya mag-exercise, nakakapagod. Totoo, nakakapagod. Kasi yung energy mo nauubos na sa mga gawaing bahay, di ba? So, paano ka pa mag-exercise? So, na-realize ko, by taking the right food supplements, and avoiding those bad ones like too sweet, too oily, too much carbohydrates, it really boosts yung energy natin para may energy pa tayong mag-workout at pagpawisan. Yun.
Ayan. Ako, maraming salamat, Mommy Bren, sa iyong mga tips. Kanina pa nakataas ang kamay ni Mommy Kat. Ayan. Sorry, Mommy Kat. Yes, it's your turn.
No worries.
Yes.
I like women, but yung husband ko, he would always say, "You're really a lesbian." I said, "No, I just love women. I like staring at them. I like listening to them. You know, things like that." So aside sa kay Mommy Brands na the body stuff, I find it really sexy. Yung mga I like yung very articulate women when they talk, parang napanganga ako. As in, parang talaga akong what's this? Pag magsasalita na yung isang, let's say there's a woman in front of me and she's talking about the stuff that she has read, yun, parang nag-melt na yung heart ko. Like, crush, yung ganun. And then, sabi nga ng husband ko, whenever we walk the street, tapos there's a sexy woman, hindi siya tumitingin sa woman. He looks at me because I'm the one who gets all this reaction, apparently. No, I just am wondering how they keep themselves fit and like that.
Mhm.
But obviously, it's not only the physical that we have to pay attention, the brain as well. That is the sexiest part for me. Because, pang dementia, Alzheimer's, it's very, very good. So yeah, speaking of longevity, yes, we have to look after our brains as well. So sexiness is not only physical, but what we feed our brains makes you sexy. That's for me. Tapos yung symmetry ng if gusto talaga natin mag-focus sa sexiness. So sobrang weird ko. Tinitingnan ko talaga yung symmetry ng face na, oh my goodness me, this woman is beautiful. Pero sa husband ko, sasabihin niya, huh? You're weird. You have a different taste with women. So, iba talaga kasi magkilatis yung mga babae sa kapwa babae. Diba? I don't know with you. Baka ako lang to. Oh my goodness. Yung 55.
Baka si Mommy Sam may iba ring mamaya later after you, Mommy Kat. Mamaya si Mommy Sam. Anong din natin sa kanya?
Yeah. So I think as we mature, you're in your 40s. So parang ibang way na siguro how we look after ourselves. Not only the body, but we also look after mentally and the soul. Yun, ganun. So I like all my women like that. 3 of them, and then I will find the perfect one. I'm like, honey, why did I marry you? Sorry. I'm not lesbian, but I really like my women. Sorry. For my confession, but it's not. Anyway, that's all I can say.
Mommy Sam, ikaw naman habang naglalakad ka dyan, yan. Mag-contribute ka
Actually,
naman. Oo.
ano yung pinag-uusapan nyo? Naabutan ko kasi si Mommy Bren nagsasalita about exercise.
Oo, yun. So anything
So, ano
about
pinag-uusapan nyo?
anything about being sexy kasi nasa dulo na
anything
tayo
about being sexy.
Anything about being sexy, any tips, mga ganyan.
Alam nyo
Kasi katulad mo, sexy.
Feeling ko na,
diba?
okay, wait. Feeling ko nasabi na to. Pero naniniwala talaga ako na sexiness is just a state of mind. Like, may mga times na sobrang unsexy ko talaga. Unsexy not sexy. So may mga times na sobrang ganun ako because I do not feel it. Pero once I change the mood, like I don't have to change anything about my physical appearance. It's just my mood that I changed. And all of a sudden, I feel parang sexy na ako talaga bigla. Tapos lahat ng taong nakapaligid sa akin maniniwala na din dahil naniniwala ako sa sarili kong kaseksihan. Parang ganon.
Gusto ko yan.
Girls, maniwala lang kayo. Magtiwala kayo sa sarili nyong ganda at sarili ninyong kaseksihan.
Amen.
At paniwalaan nyo yung mga nakapaligid sa inyo kasi kahit malaki ang tiyan nyo, kahit mataba pa kayo, kahit maliit kayo, dinadescribe ko yung sarili ko. Basta feel nyo talaga na sexy kayo, lalabas siya sa mga little things that you do, like kung paano ka tumingin, kung paano ka mo i-carry yung sarili mo, kung paano ka mag-react sa mga bagay na pwedeng maging clumsy ka, ganyan, pero you would react with grace, ganyan. At nakakadagdag yun sa kaseksihan. Tapos kapag conscious ka rin sa mga ginagawa mo, halimbawa, pag nasa public ka, tapos nagkakalkal ka ng bag mo, ganyan, napaka-unsexy, di ba? Hinahanap mo lang naman yung phone mo, eh di pwede mo naman siyang gawin in a way na hindi ka mukha parang, ano mo yun? Di ba? May nakikita akong mga babaeng gano'n, na ganyan, parang ano ba, girl? Ayos-ayusin mo yun kasi hindi siya attractive at hindi siya graceful. So may mga time na nasa atin din yun, kahit sako ng bigas yung suot natin. Pero kung paano mo i-project sa mundo yung nafe-feel mo about yourself, people will believe it and it will manifest in everything that you do. So kahit kumakain ka lang ganyan, kapag feel mo na reyna ka, magmumukha kang reyna kahit tuyo yung kinakain mo.
Yeah. I think gusto ko yung advice mo na yan, ano. So, thank you very much, mga mommies natin from different parts of the UK, and isa na naman pong episode ang ating tatapusin ngayon, and hopefully next week po ulit we will see you for another Ka-Talking ng Ina Nyo. Okay, show. May mga any last words? Any last words? Isa-isa na. Pagkatapos nyo magsalita, next na. Okay, yan. Go. Go, Mami Kat.
I don't have last words. I don't have last words. Just asking, na-post ba tong link sa sa wall natin? Are we using the same one? Are we using the same one?
This next week ito na kaya nilagay ko Talking ng Ina Mo Forever Room. Parang hindi na pa bago-bago. I made it as a recurring event.
Okay, cool. Because I've just approved like 150 new members. So
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll bring it on. I'll advertise it more. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I will upload it on Saturday kung matapos ko, or Sunday. Yan, mga ganun. Thank you. O, sino na next?
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Mommy Kat.
Dapat ang mantra natin every day is, I am sexy, I am beautiful. I do not need to be anyone. I just need to be myself.
Yan, gusto ko na rin sabihin yan araw-araw.
Yes, I'm sexy, I'm beautiful. I don't need to be you.
Kailangan daw lalakasan
to be me. Lalakasan ko po ang daming tumitingin sa akin. Hey guys, I am sexy, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I don't need to be you. I just need to be me. Pinagtitinginan na ako nung mga matatanda. Kasi ang lakas ng voice ko kasi naka-earphones ako. Okay, sabihin ko ulit yan habang nandito ako sa palengke. Hey everyone. Ganun lang talaga dapat. Paniwalain natin sila. Anyway, lahat. At ako.
Nawala na sila.
Na-bathroom sila sa sinasabi ko. Bakit na busy to? Alis na nga ako.